basically 20 pages of the textbook is consisting of your test paper.
So I think a good accessory also quite important. So, alright guys, welcome to Solo Talk episode 1. Today we are going to talk about how to be productive in studying. Alright, so actually our main purpose for being here is just want to share about our method and share about our experience at being a uni student. That I'm graduated from foundation, and Stuart is graduated from Mathematics also. So we're here to share about our experience, a little bit experience here on how to being productive in our study. Alright, so let me introduce myself first. So my name is Aaron. Okay, I'm 19. Okay, so yeah, how about you, Stuart?
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. My name is Stuart, and I'm your science tutor. So basically, you can see from our videos, we are actually producing those short videos to help you guys, in your studies. So Aaron will be your maths tutor, and I'm your science tutor.
Yeah, right.
90 this year too.
Alright, so we just straight to the point on our first ever podcast. So I just want to ask Stuart, right? What's your method for being like productive in your studies or in your daily routine? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Will you share with
So
us?
I guess it's thank you, Aaron. I guess it's like a very common thing for everyone. We used to think that we should be more productive in order to achieve more, in order to achieve a better result, because we don't want to procrastinate, right? Because we just want to make the very best out of everything that we are doing, including our revision time or like our preparation for our exams. So I can see many of us do procrastinate, but I do procrastinate too. So I guess
somehow.
there are
We
a
do
few methods that
procrastinate.
help me through this process, Yeah. So I guess I can share with you guys, which I actually apply this in my secondary school and also in my Malaysian matriculation school life too. So basically what I do is that I will plan ahead. Like for example, your exam will be on the next week. So I will the next week, or like a proper date lah. For example, like 2 months later,
So it's
or
coming
like 1 month, 1.5 months later. Yeah. So basically, what I will do is that I will estimate, right, like, or this certain subject, for example, like biology or like chemistry. How many time do I need? How much time do I need to prepare for this test, and how many chapter is included? So I'll be like, I will plan. So I will see like if this thing require me to require 2 weeks for me, so I will plan ahead. So I'll plan like, for this day, okay, I'll be studying. First day I'll be studying biology for 3 chapter, and chemistry 3 chapter, maths 3 chapter, and then the second day I will plan another thing like that. So I will start to plan. So I think it's very important, you see, to plan out your schedule, so that you don't go off track, so that you don't do things last minute. Although it is,
I see.
although I know many of us do that. Yeah. I did that too. I'm a last minute person too.
So
but I
basically,
actually find that
So basically, you
Yeah.
just like schedule your plans ahead, right, into a calendar, right?
Yeah. So you just plan it down so that you can visualize how many time you need, how many what chapter have you can you complete within that time given.
Yeah,
So
it's
that you
actually
are more
true. Yeah.
prepared for it.
Yeah, it's actually true, lah. It's like planning ahead, then you schedule, you can visualize what you are going to do in the next coming month or next coming week. So you'll be like more it's more motivated, I can say. It's like, you have a plan. Okay, you are not so lost in your goals. Okay, maybe for next week I have a task to do, or I have a important thing to do. You have record down, then you can visualize. Hey, there's one click that you can visualize. So I think this is important.
It's more of like a daily target, because you're like planning down like, for this day I need to complete this certain chapter. So you after finish all these things, okay, you can go relax, you can go play some games, you can go have some snacks, so I think it's very important.
I see. So it's like you have daily target, okay, like, or you can say a to-do list, and then it accumulate and then become a weekly target, and then become you can say a monthly target. So it's like a stack up plan like that, right? Am I right? Am I getting right? Yeah. So it's like
true.
to-do list, then daily progress. Your daily progress accumulate as a weekly progress. So I think that's a That's a good way
So
to
that's the
like
saying
plan
goes,
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
Sikit-sikit, lama-lama menjadi
Jadi
bukit.
bukit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's our very first initiative to actually plan ahead first.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aaron, can you
Mm.
share with us, like, do you have any other tips
Mm.
to actually sharpen this plan?
All right. So
How
for
how can we carry this out?
yeah, thank you, Stuart. Okay, so for me, I think for my method, or not method, it's kind of my style, is to know my productive hour. Okay, to know my productive hour. When is the productive hour? I
Agree?
think that's very important, because if that time you're doing a certain task that important, but then you are being so not in that mode, or you are being so tired or exhausted, then I
Just get
think
distracted.
yeah, you can't get the job done, and then you can't just continue your work. So I think you need to know that your productive hour, maybe it is on in the morning. Okay, some people are in the morning, yeah, but for
Yeah.
me I think it's the afternoon time. Yeah, the afternoon time around 2 to 6, like we can say 2 to 6. This is my productive time. So basically more ideas will came in, okay, just like come into my mind, and then I can just focus lah during this time. Yeah, and then somehow during this time, because it is mostly the end of the working hour, can say end of the working hour, so you'll be like, oh, okay, it's almost till night time already, so I will be my adrenaline will like just just pop out, and then just
Yeah.
like
Rushing.
yeah, rush me through it.
Get this
So
done.
mm, so that's my productive hour lah. So if you know your productive hour well, then you can plan more important thing. Okay, maybe okay, your revision time, or the important task. Okay, you can plan it on your productive hour. Okay, other than
Yeah.
maybe just like exercise, reading. Okay, all these are the side things. Okay, you need to do in your daily routine. Okay, you can plan it in the morning. Okay, so for
Yeah,
me it's
maybe
like in the
like those
morning.
half hour thing, right? Like those things that you need to half
Yeah,
hour, you can study at your most high peak
high
hour.
peak hour. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
like some people are night owl or like anything. Yeah,
Mm,
just go for it. You gotta
yeah, you need to
find
find.
your own time.
Yes.
Understand yourself.
So that is how I manage my time um for the productive hour lah. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
great. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we all did face this problem, right? Like it's
Mm.
like this, like for example this Saturday, okay, I just got this you know, that that power. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I want to study. I want to
Yeah, the
finish this
motivation, right?
biology 3 chapter straight.
Uh,
And then you'll be like, okay, morning you wake up 9 o'clock. Okay, then you go study. Study your
yeah.
first chapter. Oh no, it took like around 2 hours for you to study, because it's like you feel like you are slowing down. You feel like your process is slowing down. It's like your speed is, you cannot catch up really.
Yeah.
Like you feel like so
Okay.
sleepy already, but you still have to go. You still have
Mm.
to like go do it like this,
Go.
right?
Okay.
Go do it like this. So
Alright.
so you gotta like finish that your target hour lah,
Mm.
target chapter,
Mm.
like 3 chapters. Then, so in the end you end up like finish it by 6 o'clock
Oh, so
afternoon.
that's your whole day
So you
already.
like
Yeah.
that's basically like whole day really, because you just like keep to stick to your target,
Mm.
and you can't really focus well, because just focus on this particular subject for
Mm.
straight for 3 hours, but you know that your speed is slowing down, but you still have to do it just
Mm.
because that it is your plan. So what do you think, Aaron? How can we like solve this problem? Do you actually face this problem?
Yeah, definitely. I face this also. It's like yeah, it is how to say it? Yeah, it's very troublesome and like very quite irritating for me. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I plan so much thing, okay, for that day. Or I need to read biology, physics, and chemistry. Okay, maybe I do exercise
Yeah,
also.
gonna be
Yeah, but
Superman.
then the first biology just ruined my day. Okay, I just have
Yeah.
one thing done only, or even half of the biology haven't finished yet. So um one of my experience, okay, one of my experience is like this. I would say that our schedule or our planning can be flexible. So if you think that, oh, that subject you stuck there for a long time, okay, then I guess you can just stop reading that, or you just close the book, or you just change another you change to another subject, I think. Yeah, because this like that. Our brain, if we focus or we study something that for a long time, our brain is like it's normal, and then it will become like boring. I can say. Yeah, you lose focus when you face a thing in a long time. So I think if you change to another subject, or you change another activities, or you eventually you are doing the half-hour part, you are doing the memorizing part, then you change to maybe doing exercise. Yeah, I found out that if you have a different format or different flow, I think it will boost your productivity. Refocus that. Yeah, because some parts, or maybe you need to understand like half-hour part is using maybe your left brain, all right, and then doing exercise is your right brain. Yeah. So yeah, when you switch, okay, you switch your momentum, or you switch the subject, you will just like make you more energetic, I can say, or make you more clear. Yeah. Because for me doing exercise will make me more energetic and not trying to sleep lah. Yeah, it make me awake lah for doing exercise.
So I think I can relate to that too, because I do feel like I'm that kind of person that I have to stick to this plan. I have to finish it before I proceed to I have to finish 3 chapters of biology before I proceed to chemistry. So I'll be like wasting a lot of time, just to complete this particular small task of the day. And it ended up I just finished less with more time.
I see.
But I think
do you feel like discouraged, or like if you just done one task only, but eventually you have a lot of tasks?
It's very discouraging. It's like you feel like this plan like ruined already. It's like you have to postpone everything, because that schedule is like well planned already, right? So you have to postpone everything, postpone the chapter to another day like that. I guess it's very normal, because like I think it's always good to plan to set a high goals. Although you can't achieve it all, but at least the standard is there. So you can push yourself to the limit lah. I guess that's the good part of it.
I see. Okay. Yeah, but I have a different perspective. Like if you set like too high goals, like if you have like too many targets in a day, or maybe in a week, I think it's a kind of a quite pressure, because like you'll be stacking up all the tasks you didn't did it. Okay, maybe you have a lot of tasks on Monday, and then you just finish up one only, and then or two, but then it end up stacking up a lot of tasks lah. So I don't know, maybe this is for you. You feel like it's pushing you to the limits lah. For me, I think I will like arrange or just like reschedule my schedule to a comfortable for me, so that I won't like stress out myself lah, I guess.
I think different people got different method that suits them, so you gotta find yourself which method suits you more. Like are you a person that can work well with pressure, under pressure, or like those kind of person that
no pressure more chill
to perform, in order to perform. So that's why different people use different method.
True.
So I can say like the problem actually I realize is that that there's not like for example a textbook, right? There's this rule actually known as the 80-20 rule. So it's basically it's like to simplify it, it's like the textbook, right, it's like 100%. Okay, so for example you got 100 pages, but actually for the exam, right, it actually tested 20 of the pages, like of the content
20 of the pages. You mean 20% lah.
In a paper, right, you won't test everything from the textbook, right? Like for example, Sejarah got 100 of pages, but it only tested some part of a certain chapter. So basically 20 pages of the textbook is consisting of your test paper. So it's like, in order to study smart, so we don't want to study hard. We have to study hard, but we don't want to waste too much time on certain things that are not so important, like the other 80% of it that is less important. We have to focus on the more important part. So like you have to I think that's the tricky part, that you have to do more past year paper maybe, to see like which topic will be more have higher chance to coming out, or like see which part of essay
Yeah,
or like
true.
any certain topic that is hot topic. So you
Mm.
go target those 20% first, and then only you spend your extra time to target all those the rest of the 80%. So I think
Mm.
that's like a more smarter way of study
Mm.
instead of like study the whole book, whole textbook, go
Yeah.
half far everything. Yeah, so yeah, every
Mm.
single word, every single sentence. Yeah, that's what I used to do,
In the
so I
past.
can yeah,
Mm.
like during form one and form two. Yeah, just
Mm.
memorize all
Everything.
the whole sentence like very detailed, like every single
uh,
word. Like yeah,
wow.
just like yeah, that's me. That's
You're
me.
a
Yeah.
great kid, man. I don't usually do that, man. Yeah. Mm.
Super kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to have a like your volume of brain is like need to have a
Yeah.
lot.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it's very stressful for me because I think I
Mm.
use like around 1 month time to finish my to finish half the whole syllabus that I'm learning now. So I
Mm.
think it's very uh not reliable, I say,
Mm.
because the test just coming out like little part of it. Like
Mm.
the even things that are half out is just coming out in objective question maybe. So
Mm.
like
Yeah.
it's like we are focusing on the wrong part. So I think
Mm.
it's better for us to use more time to
Mm-hmm.
visualize and to analyze which part is more important, and we go spend more time on that part first. I
Mm.
think that's how we invest our time
In
in
our
this
time, right?
to be more productive instead.
Yeah. I see. I
Yeah.
see. Okay, but somehow some of the subjects, right, we don't really know which part will like come out, even though like
Yeah.
we do a lot of past year. Somehow some of the school are very tricky. They, maybe he really want to come out the a certain subtopic,
Yeah.
yeah, that is very rare will come out. So I
Mm.
think yeah, it also a challenging part lah for students.
Yeah, it's quite
Mm,
challenging. It requires time for you to analyze actually. So
mm,
you have to visualize see. I mean you have to read through the whole book. You have to read through the whole chapter.
mm.
Just read through, not
Which
asking to
oh not
half out the whole
oh,
Sugara book.
so just
Yeah,
understand,
because
right?
if you go half out everything, right, it definitely requires a lot of time. So I
Yeah,
think
correct.
you have to understand the whole thing, but just memorizing and just put more focus on the part that is
On
more important that you think it's
yeah,
more have higher chance of coming out.
mm, on the 20%, there will higher chance that will come
Yeah,
out from an exam.
yeah,
I see, I see. Alright, so for last one, I think if you establish a cozy or comfort environment um in your maybe in your workplace or in your study room, okay, I think it's a quite a bonus lah for all of us, like to have a
yeah,
productive lifestyle or productive a day to do our things lah, yeah, not just studying, but you can do a lot of things in your cozy and comfortable environment place
but
lah.
make sure you don't get
Mm.
sleepy.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get sleepy.
Yeah.
What I mean as a cozy and comfortable environments, which is like I would like suggest like if you have a if your house have a other like other than your bedroom, okay, maybe you have a we can say a books a room, we can say a room for just for studying, or you just go to the
Mhm.
living room or other places, yeah, then you can change the environment I can say, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you
True.
just stay on your bedroom, and then definitely you will feel sleepy, and then not a while then you get fall asleep. So
Yeah.
if you change to, or maybe you go to living room, and then the environment will change, and then you can like being more progressive in your work lah.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
can also change your position. Like for example, you're sitting for too long, maybe you can just
Mm.
stand up, like have a walk, like
Mm.
while reading your books, or like you can just stand by at the window there,
Yeah, yeah.
get some wind, Yeah,
It
to
really.
switch a bit the environment.
I saw one there's one time I swiped my I think it's Shopee or Lazada's website, and then I saw a table. The table can
Mhm.
adjust your position. So the table is like that. It's our normal sitting height. And then if you want to
Mhm.
stand, you can just adjust the table, and then it will become a
Wow.
standing position. So you can stand up and
Whoa.
working and do your work there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm.
That's cool.
So I think yeah, a good accessory also quite important.
Yeah.
So yeah. To add on, I think if you go like to Starbucks or you go maybe some places or library, yeah. But now COVID can't so the past day, yeah, you can go for libraries or you go outside, okay, to have a different environment to start your
Yeah.
work lah. So I think that
Yeah, but
that will
it also
increase.
depends if you are those kind of person that prefer group study or like self study. Because like,
Mm-hmm.
if you go library, you it's not definitely gonna be quiet. It's not
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed because
Yeah.
some people might go there just to sandbang, just to
Mm.
chat with friends or like have group discussions.
Just
So
to have a
you gotta
comfortable. Mm.
yeah, you gotta be aware of that too, lah.
Mm.
So yeah, but I think it's no harm trying. You can just keep trying like any
Yeah.
places that suits you more.
Suits you. Yeah.
I think
Correct.
it's
Correct.
just a process of trying and understanding yourself.
Mm. Yeah. Understanding yourself, and then um and also, yeah, how's your body works lah. It's like, oh, maybe this time, okay, maybe like in the afternoon, maybe you are quite tired in the afternoon, then maybe you can take a nap. Yeah, because some people requires a nap and then to recharge and then to make them more productive later on. Yeah. So this is about productivity in studying lah. So one last question for you, Stuart. Yeah. What are the things that are necessary for us to being productive? Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
I think
What
I've
are the
forgotten a very
aspects? Yeah.
key point. I think a
Mm.
very, very key aspect is that you have to get enough sleep. I think that's
Mm.
the very important thing.
Mm.
Because you don't want to make yourself like wake up super early and go to bed like super late, like in the midnight like that. Because I'm sure you cannot focus well. I'm sure your mind will be like, whoa, super
Mm.
dizzy, and you just can't really perform your best.
Mm.
Even doing that revision or like just to do some exercise. I think you can't really work well
Mm.
if you do not get enough sleep.
Enough
So
sleep.
I think sleep is the very important factor. You have to
Mm.
get enough sleep, enough of
Mm.
rest before you continue. And like even if you like do something like for very long, if you have to half out something like for very long or like you have to do this particular task for a
Yeah.
very long time, I think it's important for us to take a few rests in between also so that we can
Mm.
recharge and refocus. I
Yeah.
think the very
Take a
important thing
break.
is that our
Mm.
focus and how to refocus and
Mm.
like just to keep yourself consistent in doing that task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But somehow we peoples are, I don't know, is it me only? But then I think, oh, when I'm doing something, although I'm very tired, but then I almost done that thing already. But then I really feel like exhausted, and then you're not in the mode. But then I still want to just like finish the task first and
Yeah,
then go to sleep.
yeah,
Yeah, so I think
that's right.
quite struggle. Somehow,
Yeah.
yeah, it's also quite struggle to take a rest. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
can say.
Because you're like
Mm.
too concerned about that particular
Mm.
task that you can't finish,
Yeah,
you
I
can't
can't
achieve
finish.
your goals and you'll be like,
Yeah.
it worries you a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have been talking for a long time. So to wrap up, what have we discussed about how to be productive in our studying or in other aspect? Yeah, so it's like planning ahead, okay, or know your productive hours, create a comfort zone, okay, refocus what you have learned, okay, to you can shift what task you are doing on that time to just let you more energetic or to change to shift your focus on a certain thing. Yeah. So I think our podcast will end here soon, and then I think you hope you like our first episode of discussing about being productive in studies. All right. So do give a comment or just like or you want to share to your friends. Also can, yeah. Anything want to add on to it?
So I guess it's a very good opportunity for us to share our experience
Mm.
and just like one of our thoughts on this topic. So if you guys have any other topics that you want us to discuss, you can drop
Mm.
by at the comment
Yes.
section below. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we hope to hear from you guys, and if you got any question, you can also ask us there.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we hope you enjoy this solo talk.
Yes. And do check
So
out our videos. Like if you have from one or from two friends, you just click in, or you can just click the share button and just share it to them. Yeah, it will really benefit them. Yeah. So hope you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next solo talk. Bye.
yep.